Yes, yes. Good evening, good evening, good evening. You know, you're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle Shanewz. I am the source. We're gonna get started. I just want to check my levels. You know, 'cause like I said, I'm at the desk tonight. I'm not gonna rush it, but I am going to rush it, right? But I'm gonna break down a lot that went on this week. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle Shanewz. I am the source. Yes, excellent. That sounds good. All right, so now, right, I'm gonna break down a lot went on this week. A lot transpired. I'm gonna pull up the group. All right. I'm not gonna rush it, but I am going to rush it, right? All right, I'm gonna pull up the group. I'm gonna break down a lot that went on this week. I'm gonna expose a lot of stuff that's going on. That, like I said, I watch everybody, man. And I notice, especially on the YTC level, man, people just continue to talk about the same things over and over. They don't really talk about what's really going on, right? Tonight we're going to talk about a lot of stuff that's going on right in front of their faces, and they just act like they don't notice. All right, with that being said, let me get over here. Just making sure we're clear on all channels. We got to be clear on all the channels. Just making sure we're clear on all channels. Yes, now we are. All right, let's get started. I want to pull up the Facebook group. I'm going to run through a lot because one thing about my group, like I said, when I do my media thing, and tonight this is a media thing, right? I use my group, and shout out to the moderators and things of that nature that's in that group. I use my group as a media platform, if that makes any sense to anybody, you know? And once I start monitoring my post, right? Because I'm gonna tell you something, right? And it didn't dawn on me till my team really put me on to it, right? How like people will try to overpost you, or just like whenever you post, they'll post 2 seconds later. Like I wasn't never really paying attention to that until one of the moderators in the group put me on to it. I was like, wow, that's real. What do you think that's about? What do you think that's about? Are they competing? Or are they trying to jump in the way or block the shine? Like, how does that work? I don't get that. But yeah, let's get over here. Let's get over here. A lot went on this week, man. And I posted a lot. I posted a lot in the group, man. So tonight I'm gonna break it all down. I'm gonna break down everything from the group tonight. I'm gonna run through a lot of stuff in the group tonight. See, when I'm at the desk, it goes down, man. It goes down. It goes down. All right, we got it up. It goes down. Here it is. I gotta change the name in a couple of days. Just make sure we got it up and running. Let's make sure it's up and running first. See, it's still not showing. It's trying to. Bang, there it is. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make that real big. I want to make that real big in a second. I'm gonna tell you the whole media thing, streaming is controlled and rigged, man. Because when I didn't have my shit together, right? I swear I had the best service. Now that I got my shit together, yeah, they try to fuck with my streams all the time. My Wi-Fi be fucking up. That's not a coincidence. I just want y'all to know that, man. I just want y'all to know that, man. That's It's no secret what the Sauce is doing and bringing to the table now, and they don't like that. They don't like that because we killed the narrative. We killed the narrative. Here we go. All right, bang. Let's get to this. That's the stream that's actually going on right now. I'm gonna highlight everything that was posted in the group tonight, man. We're gonna have a little fun. Get to some of these posts, right? Um, see, I was freezing. See, I was freezing. It's crazy, man. I'm in my home. Like I get better reception when I'm in my work truck on a headset, right? Look how slow it's moving. But I'm gonna start it off once I get to a particular post, right? This is the Source Experience weekend wrap up. While this is taking some time, I want to share this in some of these groups, man. 'Cause I know, even though they don't watch me, they poke their head in. They poke their head in. Trust and believe that they were gonna poke their head in and try to hustle to what I'm doing. They might not hit the like button or stay too long, but they poke their head in. Believe that. Let's go to my guy Scotty's group. All right. I think that's about it. Okay. Look how long it's taking to load. Bang. Why do they keep showing this? I don't want to see that. All right. That's my artwork that I used tonight. Shout out to Marley, national champion. All right, here we go. Let's start off with him right here. And congrats to him. He just released a movie on Malcolm X's birthday. But here is Barbershop Conversations, right? Barbershop Conversations has been on a tirade of lately. Bashing Al Heyman. This video right here is a great one. Not only is he bashing Al Heyman, he's exposing some other stuff. Check it out and watch it for yourself. But he called Al Heyman a scumbag. He said Al Heyman has been blocking the Terrence Crawford Earl Spence fight. But this is coming from a guy who not so long ago was praising Al Heyman and the PBC, and Al Heyman was the best thing to ever happen to boxing. Now he's telling other secrets about Al Heyman, and now Bob Arum is the man that runs boxing, but not so long ago it wasn't him. It was Al Heyman. He was one of the biggest crusaders for Al Heyman. A lot of people forget about that, right? But they don't, they don't forget about it. They just overlook it. You know what I'm saying? They overlook it. But now you see this guy switched his whole tune up. He's coming out now. He's exposing things that he knew from the beginning. But being that he's no longer in the palace, let's call it the palace, he's telling the truth now, or attempting to expose what really goes on. And with that being said, watch this video. He alludes to and he tries to highlight. He does highlight when a reporter and the media scrum asks Earl Spence a question. Earl Spence tried to dance around it, and he slipped up and did say something. And but it's just funny how the tables have turned, right? And I remember a time when the Sauce was, I don't want to say young in the game. I just wasn't, kicking the sauce with this heat that I kick it with now. My seasonings wasn't as good as they are now, right? And they was trying to put that narrative on me that I was mad. I was this, I was that. No, I'm glad, I'm happy, I'm blessed. I broker deals. I do a whole bunch of other stuff other than just media. But it's funny how this guy has turned out to somewhat be the mad the mad, whatever you want to call him, the mad reporter, the renegade now. But yeah, definitely check that out. Oh man, shout out to my man Boozy. Boozy Ennis. This is another hot topic going on right now. I remember I told you guys that watch how they jump to Boots Ennis wave, right? Shout out to good brother Blue Blood Sports TV. He rode all the way down to Philadelphia to do this interview. He's been riding down to Philadelphia a lot covering Boots now. But me and my guy Boozy, we talk about this all the time. Shout out to Boozy Ennis, man, Pop Ennis. Yeah, they're jumping shit right now, right? And in the 6-minute mark, 20-second mark, he talks about the sauce. What's in the sauce? What's in the sauce? So shout out to Blue Blood, man. And I want to say this too, man. There's a lot of young talent in his own backyard. But this is the Sauce experience. We have to expose the truth and highlight the truth. You see how certain YouTube channels, they only chase things that's going to get them views. And I always point this out to a lot of my young hitters, man. I say, yo, you see these guys that they're not talking about you right now, or they're not requesting interviews from you right now. A lot because they can't make no money off of you. They're not doing it for the love. They're not doing it because they are boxing enthusiasts, boxing fans. No, they are boxing leeches. They are leeching off the game and trying to get a dollar off of however they can get it, and to each his own. But I just find it so ironic now, man. Like 3 years ago, nobody was really even talking about Jerron Ennis like that. Now that the whole YTC has shifted. But great interview. Definitely check it out. Bozy goes into if they was to fight Spence and things that they would do against Spence and things of that nature. Hopefully they get that Spence fight. Most likely it's not going to be at 147. It'll probably be at 154 if he's still around. Like I said, if he's still around. Because we all seen, like I said, this is the Sauce wrap up. We all seen what they're trying to do over there. They are trying to sacrifice their pieces, man. That's why I said if he's still around, man. Because, they are trying to throw their guys to Saul, Thanos, and all that stuff, man. Salute to the chat. Let's get to the chat a little bit. Shout out to World Combat Sports in the building. My good brother D-Ray Promotions. Appreciate you tapping in with the Sauce. But yeah, this is just a week wrap up, right? And I want to highlight David Benavidez. I got a chance to watch that because, like I said, I had a long day, early day. Got a little OT today, but a lot of driving. But we wrapped up early. I was with the paving crew today. We was paving the roads. They had me running loads from Huntington Bay to Farmingdale. And, man, like I said, I'll jump on now and chop it up real quick. I caught the weighing. Man, David Benavidez is focused, man. 166.2 he came in. 166.2. And if he wins this fight, he will have an interim WBC belt, which means he will be in line to fight Canelo. But you know how the WBC moves. They, protect Canelo. We gotta call a spade a spade. They protect Canelo. So we have to wait to see what happens with that. But let's move on. Let's stroll on. Definitely check out. Definitely see one thing about me. You see what I said? Definitely support this interview. Dope interview by Blue Blood Sports TV. Definitely check that out. It was a good interview. And shout out to my man Bozy Ennis, man. When I first used to talk to him, I used to call him Boz. It's Bozy. Bozy Ennis, the fountain of youth, man. All right, let's get to some more stuff on here. You gotta pay attention to my post, man. This is a news group, man. Man, Sugar Ray, man, he was my favorite. I met him on many occasions, man. I made him laugh because when I first met him, I wasn't starstruck, but I was starstruck, right? See, I could keep it all the way a buck. But I knew I grew up, and this is one of all my uncles. These are the fights they used to watch. And when I first met him, man, I was like, I had the Sugar Ray glove set. So when I met him, I was like, man, he was like right next to me. Like I said, before I was doing media, I was always on the scene, man. And I remember being in a green room type of atmosphere where they do like the pre-fighter meetings and stuff. And this was like the early stages of the PBC. Remember, Sugar Ray used to be a analyst, like a commentator type thing, and he was in there, and he was standing right next to me. I turned to the right, and when I turned back to the left, he was right next to me. And for a second, I froze up because, like I said, this was one of my favorite fighters. I loved it, this man, right? So I froze up, right? And then I came to myself, saying, Sugar Ray Leonard, who started talking to him. He was talking back to me, very like humble. He was still sharp in good shape, just like you seen. He was at the Charlo fight, still looking good. And the first thing I said to him once we started talking, I said, "Man, it's an honor to meet you, man." I said, "I am very, 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 very excited." Yo, he started laughing and smiling when I said all those varies, man. I always remember that. I shared that with my coworker this week. You see his comment. Shout out to Harry. Harry was like, bucket list. You met him before. I was like, yeah, man, many times, man. Many times, man. See, this is the Source experience. But let's get to this right here. Shout out to World Combat. I took this off of his page. Definitely support what that brother got going on. This is Evan Holyfield. He came off of a loss this past Saturday. You know, it's part of the game. But I like his attitude. I seen he was back in the gym. You know, losses come, wins and losses comes. Now, this is where we're going to see who he really is, how he bounces back. He has the name. You know, he has the bloodline. So I have no doubts that he's going to bounce back. But salute to World Combat for posting that, and I shared that. You know, shout out to Evan, man. Young Holy. He definitely gave me an interview before, and you know, we still support you, King. We definitely still support you. Man, I want to get to this. Here it is. This was probably the hottest topic of the week in regards to Bill Haney being denied access. I did a little short piece on it. Now that I am at the desk, I will go in more depth now. Whenever deals are done in boxing, right, they are written out. Like I said, you see how I posted today, I said I have a $5,000 offer for a 6-round middleweight fight. I'm not going to discuss in details what I'm talking about, but something was presented to me and things of that nature, and it's outlined. So if somebody did step up, and they know what the intel is. But whenever you sign a fight or you are offered a fight, it's X and O's, right? It's X and O's, man. Shout out to Stone Bone Boxing in the building, man. Oh, he's down in the Bahamas living a good life. Peace to my black brother, man. Salute to Team Crawford in the building, man. Right? So now whenever you are presented a contract, and this is the early stages, you know what's in the contract, right? You have a lawyer. Your lawyer's going to look everything over before you even sign. So they didn't allow Bill to come. They didn't allow Bill to come. He was denied a visa. Now, I spoke on this earlier, right? And I'm only going to speak on it now more because remember when they had the fight was signed already. It was going down. And George Kambosos kept referring to him as a boy. And I used this picture right here when I did the video, but I wasn't at the desk, so I didn't go in depth like how I'm going in now. George Kambosos at the press conference when they did like the Skype Zoom shit, he kept referring to Devin as a boy. As a boy. He said, "Oh yes, Bill, you're looking very dapper," you know. But he was referring to Devin as a boy, you know, because maybe he knew something. You know, maybe he knew something. See, everybody else, it went over their head. They tried to play the race card and do all that. No, pay attention to other things, man. You know, at the end of the day, they are a team, a unit. But Devin has to get in the ring and fight. This is Devin's moment. This isn't Bill's moment. Granted, Bill is his manager / promoter, does a lot too behind the scenes. But Devin Haney is fighting for undisputed. You know? So I think Devin's going to be all right. He just got to bite down now. You know, he just got to bite down. That's it. You know, and you just got to do what you got to do. You started in the game young. You was fighting in Mexico. You're a man. You're a man, a grown man. And you have the ability in 2 weeks to show it. And like I said, we are with you, and I think you're going to do it. I definitely think you're going to do it. It's a hard gauntlet to run. The deck is stacked against you. You have to win twice over there. You have to win twice over there. So just imagine you become the champion, undisputed champion of the world, and then you have to fight over there again and defend your crown. But like I said, we are with you. You have the skill set to pull it off. Just go take it, brother. This is what you have been wanting. You have been chasing Lomachenko for many years for this opportunity. Now you got it. And I believe you're going to pull it through, man. I believe you're going to pull it through, man. We are rooting with you. Let's get to some more stuff that was going on. Oh, man, this is right here is the fire topic. You see how, like, I post the videos, man. I post the videos. Here is Steven Espinoza in so many words. This is a fight hype video, and people don't never want to talk about it. You get some channels that shine the light on and speak on it. But here at the Source Experience, sometimes, like I said, when I have the time to sit at the desk and break it down, I break it down. Here is Steven Espinoza saying that they want to make the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight, but both sides need to be reasonable. Reasonable, right? Like the money is funny or something, right? How is the money funny? I'm gonna tell you how the money is funny, because all of the hoopla talk back and forth on YouTube, and you got the guys that make the videos every single day. I'm gonna use this one since I spoke on Blue Blood earlier, right? Blue Blood did a video, but I didn't share that video. I should have shared it too. Where he says Errol Spence did just as big as numbers as Canelo Alvarez, right? But why does Steven Espinoza, listen, pay attention to the source now, right? If he's doing just as big as numbers as Canelo Alvarez, why is the so-called CEO of Showtime Boxing saying that they need to be reasonable when you was just ready to give Saul over 100 million, right? But we have the biggest fight in boxing, and they need to be reasonable. Not only need to be reasonable, take a pay cut. Man, hopefully y'all catching this source, man. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend and tell a friend, man. We are giving you the goods. Yes, the goods, man. But yes, that video was done by Fight Hype. I was on a panel talking about that. And the brother that I was discussing when he called me dumb and all kind of shit. And I was cooling, man, because like I said, I'm chilling. You know, I'm good, right? I just laughed it off, but I tried to give him a gem. Like D-Ray just posted, I tried to give him a gem. And I said, yo, you can't fault a man for wanting his up front. Others are getting theirs up front. They're not taking a pay cut. Listen, man, do you think, right? Check this out, right? And I salute Team Crawford for this, right? Do you think if they told Canelo Alvarez, right? This is real business shit now. This is real business shit right now, right? Do you think if Canelo Alvarez had a meeting set up with Showtime, right? And they presented their offer to him, right? And in their offer, right, they said, all right, this is what we're going to do, but you got to take a pay cut. Do you think Canelo Alvarez would have walked out the meeting? Come on now. This is Canelo, right? Canelo would have walked out. He did that to them already. He did that. Remember the first time when they was negotiating for the Caleb plant? What's his name? That's what he did. He walked out. They had to up them M's. And what they did? They upped them M's, right? So now, while we have the so-called biggest fight in boxing, these brothers got to take a pay cut. Man, you got to pay attention to what's going on out here and read between the lines, what's really being said. This is not the biggest fight in boxing. And it is sad, you know, you keep listening to YouTube, they're already letting you know well, that's what they're saying. But I guess the YouTube market it's not where the dollars is at. Because they're telling you that. They're saying that, you know, they don't want to put the money up. And I did an excellent video about this, and you know, earlier in the week, saying maybe the brothers need to step up, the real rich brothers, the entertainers, the athletes, and fund this. You know what I'm saying? And I got that source from, I was watching World Combat, and World Combat said maybe we should do a GoFundMe. And I was like, man, he's on to something. But definitely check that out. You know, that was all fight hype. You see how I'm highlighting other people's work and breaking it down for y'all? Because when the source just tells you shit, it just goes over your head, right? Or does it? Or doesn't it, you know? But it is what it is. All right, let's get to some more news. Let's get to some more news. Yes. Ah, man, this is my song right here. Black Men United, you will know. They're going to find out June 18th. Jihad Tucker, we are up again. Salute to Team Tucker Sauce. You know the vibe. We are grinding. Yes. All right. Shout out to my man. He's fighting in the New Jersey Masters. It's my boy Bugs, training Clark, man. Fighting in the Masters edition, man. Okay, look at the artwork right here, man. Source photography. Source photography will be in full effect this weekend. Normally I would have hired a photographer, but why hire a photographer when I can take the pictures myself? Yes, it is my daughter's 9th birthday Sunday, so we have a great weekend of activities planned for her and her friends and the neighbors and things of that nature. All right. I posted this video, right? You know, like I said, this is the week wrap-up show. So we got to get to all the stuff that's presented in the group. That is Rick Ross explaining how people will watch you and from a distance pray for your downfall and giggle at your downfall because they want you to fall through ice. They want you to slip and fall because they're really not with you. They are against you. And the people that are with you, those are the people that you embrace. Those are the people that you love. Those are the people that you build with. So somebody was saying certain things to me about, yo, you only mess with this guy or that guy, and you always screaming about this one and that one. I said, because those are the ones who do the same for me. See, I've been in this game a long time. I've been around a lot of snakes. I've been around a lot of fakes. I've been around a lot of devils. See, all devils are on white. Some are black. And if you paid attention to Rick Ross said, that's what he was speaking on. Because if I'm constantly cheering for you, right? Cheering for you, and you claim that you got it out the mud, right? Now you see me coming up out the mud, right? But you don't cheer for me. Not only do you not cheer for me, you are secretly plotting against me, wanting me to fail and fall. You really never wanted to see me succeed. Hopefully y'all caught that source, but definitely tap into that video. Rick Ross definitely dropped some jewels on that. That's why I shared that. But let's move on. Shout out to my man Juan Guzman. You know, this is the Source Experience. I highlight my man because, you know, a whole bunch of other channels, you know, they wasn't really going to get to the business. They was just going to talk about DJ, Derrick James. But if you watch this video, right, and you pay attention to this video, and shout out to, like I said, my peoples that I fuck with, right, they then gave me the play. And I was telling dudes, I said, yo, man, a lot of the times when Charlo was preparing for this undisputed fight, it was Juan Guzman in the trenches with him. You know, it was Juan Guzman in the trenches with him. It wasn't DJ. DJ was pulling up to the city maybe sometimes once a week. It was Juan. Shout out to Juan Guzman, man. Former world champion. You know, so I definitely made it my business to share this because that's all I seen and all over social media. Nobody wanted to give this man no type of accolades. But over here, the Source Experience, we do our thing. Shout out to Project Cash in the building. He is in action, I believe, tomorrow, man. One victory away from MSG. MSG, yes. Ringmasters champion, man. That's that Suffolk Source. Suffolk County in the building. Young Cash is doing his thing. That is the brother. He was just in one of those pictures that I just rolled off. You know, silky, smooth, southpaw middleweight, man. He said, who do I got next week, Tank or Rolly? I got the circus putting on a great, spectacular circus event. I think Tank is gonna knock him out. You know, I gave away some tickets already to it. You know, I think Tank is going to knock him out. But I just think, like I said, the circus is coming to town. It will be at location at Barclays Center. It will be a spectacular event, you know, because that's what they put on events. And I'm just quoting Leonard. Leonard has been upset lately. I'll get to that too, right? I'll get to that too in a second, right? Leonard has been very upset. He's cursing a lot. He's the DC gangster is coming out of Leonard, right? Leonard wants to fight Eddie Hearns. I'll smack the shit out of you. And all this thing. Like, dude, you dudes are millionaires, professionals, CEOs, moguls of big time promotional companies. But yeah, I love the back and forth between them, man. I love the back and forth that they had going this week, right? But yeah, shout out to Juan Guzman, man. All right, let's roll down some more of the topics. Man, this was classic sauce right here, man. You get some more of this from me June 18th. And you're going to get some hard frame pictures this time. Because like I said, I upped the camera. And my photography game is just getting on point. But this was Jihad's last win. March 18th. The fight was the 19th when the Edgar card. Like my old head would say, Eddie. I got that when I said Eddie. I call him Eddie. Or Edgar Berlanga's card. But yeah, shout out to Stuart Hill right here. My guy Sugar. Crunk brings the funk, man. Man, did he repost the artwork of the sauce? Damn, is that the sauce? And the world heavyweight champion? Reposting the sauce? Man. And you other brothers can't give it a like, a look, or nothing. Man, shout out to Sugar Hill, though. Let's move on. Now, let's get to what I was just speaking on, right? Breaking news, right? Yeah, they going back and forth, man. Eddie Hearns, right? And Leonard Ellaby, you know, they was having a little sparring match, right? And Eddie Hearns said, don't make us break out the big bag and still take away from you. He basically telling them, like, yo, they're not paying that man. They're not paying that man, man. We got to see what's going to happen, man. I think, you know, is he a free agent? Is he? We got to see, man. Shout out to D-Ray in the comments. You know, appreciate you, my guy. We got to see. And I like the back and forth between, you know, Eddie Hearns and Leonard, man. Leonard, I sent the video to one of my colleagues, right? And I said, yo, man, Eddie Hearns, right? I said, Leonard Ellaby is frustrated, man. I said, Leonard Ellaby is frustrated, man. I was like, yo, just watch his body of work from his interviews that he's been doing, man, over like a span of time, man. He used to be mad. Like, see, I could speak on it. Like I said, I've been around these dudes. I was in the I think it was the Sheraton. It was the Sheraton Hotel. He was all underneath me, right? We was all in the room together, man. So I've been around these guys, man. I'm just not speaking from like, you know, you come to some of these channels and you get guys that just talk and like that's why I always play this shit right here, because this how I clown these guys that just be talking with no experience. You know what I'm saying? I get all my salute to the old head, the ancestor. I get all my shout out to Dick Gregory, one of the best to ever do it. I get on my Dick Gregory and I say this.
You keep talking, man, and you shut the fuck up.
Can you shut the fuck up? Yeah. Right? Some of these dudes just be rambling and talking, never been around nobody. Right? But yeah, now Leonard was a cool, calm fella, man. He's just been, like I said, sees a lot of frustration lately, man. Leonard, is everything all right, man? Backlashing and responding to people on Twitter and other social media platforms, you know? For real. But I like the back and forth with him and Eddie Hearns. It's good gamesmanship between two businessmen, aka promoters, man. AKA promoters, man. You know, he said, don't make him take the big bag out, man. Man. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you, to be honest with you, I don't think Tank will go over there, even though it might be a better business move to go over there, a lucrative business move. Because see, those dudes over there, I don't know what it is, right? They be under some kind of contract, man. You know that the Al, aka Foul Heyman deals is like next to none. I don't know, man. It's like dancing with the devil, man. I don't know, man. I know. Listen, if you got an Al Heyman deal, it is written in stone that you gotta thank him. That's the first thing you gotta say after a fight. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't even thank God, man. You be like, all praises be to Al Heyman. Yeah. They used to get mad at me, right? That's why they tried to blackball me, because I was on that, man. 2 eyes, 2 ears. I was on that many years ago, and I used to make fun of that, poke fun at that, and they tried to blackball because of that, man. Nah, blackball yourself. You know, you got that shit God, man. Listen, I fear no man but God, man. So when I used to highlight that, I'd be like, damn, these motherfuckers don't even thank their mother and father that gave them life first. Or thank God that blessed them with the ability and the talent. The first thing that they run off their mouth is, I thank Al Heyman. Shout out to my Lord Savior Al Heyman. Like, what? What the fuck is going on here? What's going on? What kind of spell does this guy have you under? For real, man. For real. Facts, man. Like facts. Yeah, we just having some fun tonight on the Sauce Experience. You know, I'm glad I could make people laugh. It's Friday. You should be able to laugh and enjoy yourself. You know. I'm gonna catch all kind of backlash for that. They're gonna say, who does he think he is? Who does he think he is? They're gonna say, we can't blackball him no more. We can't blackball him no more. He doesn't even want to come to our events or help market our fighters anymore. We can't do nothing with him. He has a team with him now. And God damn it, he's blessed. You goddamn right, man. God is good. You hear me? God is good. See, when you do righteous people foul, it will always come back around. Hopefully, y'all caught that sauce. This is the Sauce Experience, where we just ran through the week that we just had as far as topics going on. Like I said, man, I'm not going to stay on too long. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Keemon Wade down there in Texas. Shout out to World Combat Sports down there in the A. Shout out to D-Ray in Omaha, Nebraska. Shout out to Project Cash. Do your thing tomorrow. Cash, Ringmasters, man, you on your way. Shout out to Stone Bone Boxing, Omaha, Nebraska, Colorado Springs. Now he's doing his thing down there in the Bahamas, enjoying the sun. Yes, the sun, man. Have a pina colada for me. Non-alcoholic. But if you want to throw a little alcohol in there, enjoy yourself too, my brother. Am I missing anybody else in the comment section? Am I missing anybody else in the comment section? He says, you run with the devil, you get his results. That's a fact, man. Preach about it. Preach about it. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You was not lying, man. You will crash and burn, man. That fire, that devil fire is hot. Your ass will be on fire. Yes, fire, man. Fire, man. But yes, we got big fights tomorrow night. It's gonna be tough for me to do any type of fight party thing, man. Because like I said, it is CEO Nasaya's weekend. She turns the big 9 on Sunday, the 22nd. And we're gonna do it up tomorrow. She's probably gonna get the diva package, things of that nature. And then Sunday we got a special party for her. Daddy will be in the building as the photographer, but I'm gonna enjoy the festivities as well. But I will be photographer working, so get ready to see those pictures once I edit them up, put them in the system. Blowing up on a IG, Facebook group near you, man. Like I said, hopefully y'all enjoyed my sauce tonight. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. This is the Sauce Experience. I got a new title now too, man. I just brokered another another deal today. Yes, another deal, man. A fighter's about to get an opportunity to fight. And, you know, like I said, sometimes that's all you need is the opportunity to get in the ring. Let your hands go. You never know what can happen, you know. But you got to be in it to win it, right? You got to be in it to win it. This has been another exclusive Source experience.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Twimo-Taylor. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.